Hi, my name is Dejah Ajayi. I will be interviewing a few folks to see their opinions and their contributions amongst each other in the art industry and the importance of solidarity with one another in the Black community.
I'm a professional actor here, living in Chicago. Been on a lot of TV shows, Law and Order, going back on Chicago PD next week actually. So doing my thing out here.
My pronouns are he, him, his with the lisp. I am currently an artivist, and I say that because I show art through dancing. I show my artivism through directing. I show my artivism by simply showcasing art that moves the world to create a call to action to change.
I'm an artist from Chicago. I'm 22 years old. I have an art page that you guys can follow. It's rara.arttunes. You just take the Seattle cartoons and it's Arttunes. And that's about it.
She's a rising junior at UIC. She's on a full scholarship. She's an intern at
Clayco.
Yes. As a Black artist, do you feel like we have, because I feel like I'm a Black artist as well, do you feel like we have solidarity?
That's like a catch-22, because I feel like the belief and power, who you are goes wherever you are in life, right? And I feel like for me, I have solidarity within myself, and I do the work that it takes to move mountains.
I do think we do have solidarity, but I think a lot of people assume that solidarity amongst Black people have to look similar to non-Black people.
I think so now, mainly because the strike happened last year where the whole industry was like pretty much shut down. A lot of us, came together, started making our own content, coming up with ideas, trying to, keep things going, because at the end of the day, the industry is going to give us what we, what they want to give us.
Yeah. When you have solidarity, like something as simple as this solidarity between drill rappers in Chicago, they all have this sense of solidarity, but also in a lot of rap, it's consumed by gang violence and gang culture. So it's natural for things to be separated. But I feel like solidarity amongst Black people is a good thing, and it's something that we do have, but the way it's like perceived is always going to be negative in the media.
We got to make our own platform. We got to make our own stuff and everything like that. So I really think so. And that strike kind of helped everything out, like bringing us together. And I think it's like it was like a perfect time. And now that the strike is over, we're still together and still doing our own thing, celebrating each other and everything like that. So
my community does the same, whether they're Black, white, Asian, purple, he, him, or his, whatever pronouns they are. So the answer is yes, but I also feel like I birthed that by creating space and creating solidarity for other people. So I give what I put out.
I think there's a lack of solidarity with entertainers and artists. And the reason I say this is because artists and entertainers, as people, we're very sensitive with our art and we're very sensitive with our entertainment. So it's like, I think y'all should show some respect, They don't get their flowers like how they should. People that are not entertainers and artists, they just think like it's all, so this is something. Like, I feel like with solidarity, we could be a little stronger, but I feel like there is a little solidarity here and there because we do get our flowers sometimes, but the majority is,
Do you feel like as a Black actor that you give solidarity to other people, or you feel like that it's a lack of it when you are giving it to receive it, or are you doing it just to receive it back?
That's a good question. One, I never look for anything back in return for me personally. So I'm a giver already. That's how I was raised and everything like that. You give not to give, but you give to other people. So I really feel like, in the industry itself, there could be some people that, expect you to, celebrate them and do all this other stuff, and they expect something in return. And when they don't get it, it becomes issues and stuff like that. So me personally, I like to give and not expect anything in return. And just like, because everybody needs, some type of support, whether it's the art, it's life, or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's very important just to give, just to, to help people out, and show that support, show that love, and show them like, that you're here with them too.
I automatically give support. when it comes to art or entertainers, period. Because I love to see the arts. I love to see the entertainment. I don't necessarily give it to get it. I mean, but I mean, that's what happens. Like, people, when I respect people artwork and they respect mine, and they let me know that, hey, this is really cool, or
Sometimes you may not do that, and there has been times where I have done that and I have not gotten the same in return. As far as solidarity, then I move. I move into a space where I'm one, and I move into a space where community breathes itself, and I move into a space where that happens. And I feel like that's one thing that we have as choices as humans, and I feel like we don't have the privilege like some people do. We don't have that, so we create it within our own communities, and sometimes we have done that and they have tore it down.
Another thing that I do is constructive criticism, and it's like not in a disrespectful tone and like be like, oh, you need to change that because that doesn't look really good. It's like, oh, you should, like, I'm just giving them like advice and stuff like that. So, and they really respect that, so they take my advice and then they automatically support me, and they be like, hey, I like how you said this, so can you give me more advice towards this? And that's how I give and get more solidarity.
Do you believe there are certain type of people or certain groups of people that gets more solidarity than others?
I feel like who does have solidarity is people, they get more respect because it's like they I feel like they kiss the world's behind when it comes to it. But with like Black people, it's like you got to work harder.
It's more general than like with art. I feel like a lot of people outside of America, when they come to foreign lands, they're automatically naturally going to have that solidarity amongst one another because it's kind of, they want that home feeling. I don't think people have more solidarity than others, just in general. I do feel like some people have a negative perception, some people have positive perception.
I see what you did, but you need to do this better. You need to do that better. So it's like,
I think so. I think people gain it automatically. Some people gotta earn it. And I know I struggle with that too. Like, I thought like, I'm like, dang, nobody supported me. Like I feel like nobody got my back, or I feel like I'm all in this by myself. So I feel like a lot of people, certain people, they automatically get it, and it kind of make you envious in a way, but you just got to realize, like, where you came from and everything like that, your roots. And then, like, you build your own circle that gives you that support that you're looking for in that group and everything like that. That makes you feel, confident in what you're doing and everything like that, instead of looking for outside resources, because at the end of the day, they're just outsiders. What's in your circle, that's what really matters.
Between men and women, I feel like men are allowed to not have solidarity and be okay, but when it comes to women, it's more likely that people hate the fact that they disagree because they feel like it's supposed to be like La La Land and rainbows. So,
Yeah, I get that.
You've heard about all the things, Black Wall Street. I mean, we have created our own, and we have said, forget that, we're going to create our own. So do we have it? Yes.
Exactly.
But it has been torn down. But that's the resilience in our people is what keeps me moving. I'm like, so if I have a bad audition day or a bad dance day, or I'm not getting what I'm wanted, I'm like, my ancestors have fought for me to be here. This is why I dislike when somebody goes, I'm not like my ancestors, I'm gonna tear somebody up. I'm like, it's because of the ancestors that was rebellious. There's no mountain that has not been moved peacefully. It's all been fighting back. So yeah, I feel like we have a lot. We're here because of that.
I feel like we do a pretty good job with what we do. And I think we work hard enough to earn our spots within the community and all of that.
I got to talk to these amazing people and see their thoughts elaborated. Being Black in the industry is deeper than I thought. The importance of you as an individual and the unity you have to give and receive is powerful. My name is Dejah Ajayi, and you are watching Mouse Sauce. Thank you for watching.